Alright, Math 1, 2, 3 students, I am going to try to show you some of the graphs here. And let us see if I can shrink that down a little bit so it's not so enormous. That's not too bad. Alright, I'm going to go through some of the problems that you saw from your homework. And we're talking about problems 1 through 6. And I might look at 11 as well. I'm not going to do them all. I'm just going to hit a few. Problem number 1 asks you to take the graph y equals, here we go. Must have skipped out of there. Two-thirds x. And it wanted us to move it 5 right and 3 down. So remember, if we're going to move something, we're going to keep this a function, which is a stretch, and honestly with this it's still a slope, and we want to move 5 right, and we went through this. Again, it feels a little counterintuitive, but we know that we should be putting a -5 here to go 5 right, and then down 3, and that would happen after or outside of the function. It would happen right here. Down 3. Alright. So that would be the answer to problem 1. And I'll just put a little 1 here and circle it. Problem 2 says, how does the graph, and it is this, it is y equals the function, sorry for the mess, of x minus 3. How does that compare with just, and I'm going to write it right here, just f of x. And this graph right here would move to the right 3. Now those aren't the ones I thought you might have trouble with. What I'd really love to discuss right now, let me see if I can scoot this over a little bit, or at least come up with it a little bit. So hopefully something like this. And we'll talk a little bit about what happens in 3b. If I'm going to do one from 3b, we should probably do this one. And you've been given a function that is this. Your function of x, so my output when my input is x, is negative 2x. Alright? So whatever I plug in, I multiply the opposite. Alright, I take its opposite and multiply it by 2. And here's what 3b asks. It says, take negative 3 and add it to the output of the function if instead of plugging in an x, I plug in x minus 2. So my x minus 2 is going to go in right there. So that would really literally equal negative 3, right, plus, and I'm going to take this function here, and instead of writing in that x, I'm going to write in x minus 2. So I'm going to say negative 2 with my new input of x minus 2. Alright, and then you just distribute, and from here it's just simple algebra, right? Negative 2x plus 4, I like terms here and here. So I could say my answer is, and I'm going to bring this out front, negative 2x, and when I combine negative 3 and 4, I could answer a plus 1. Okay? And that would be my answer if I added a negative 3 to this function with an input of x minus 2. Now, I do believe that the rest of these would be somewhat intuitive. So if you guys could talk over problems 4, 5, 6, using the answer key that you have, and then come back and we'll go back through this and do our new lesson. I'm signing off here. Good luck today.